Started recording. So now I was in this diagram: web browser, web server, and CGI. Okay. So now I will show you. Oh, I had downloaded the web server. I'm not work directory. Then where I kept Linux new. Then in backup Linux Invendis. These are some of the things I did at Invendis. Then yeah. So I have downloaded LightTPD. Source code is available. Server source code itself is available. I have some example for fast CGI. Okay, like this. So now I will take you to the configuration. LightTPD, you can install LightTPD like sudo. You know this basic installation procedure, right? Install LightTPD. This way you can install. Okay, it requires admin password and name. So it means it is saying LightTPD is already a new version. It's already installed. I had installed in the afternoon. Okay. Okay, it's already installed. If you want to install, use this command: sudo apt get install LightTPD. Okay. So now I will run the LightTPD. See, any server or any application uh, which does lot of things, it will have a configuration file. Okay. In colleges, you are not seeing the configuration file for your programs because it's very simple. But in case of industrial application, you will have a configuration files for any applications. So here, the configurations files I have placed in /etc lightpd. Okay, these are my configuration files. I have taken the default file which comes from the internet as the backup. I don't want to make I mean get complicated by changing that. I have taken the backup. Always keep that in mind. If you are going to change anything which is come from the original, take the backup and change it. Okay, so this is a lightpd configuration file. Okay, if you see this, this is a file. I will open in gedit. Okay, it will be comfortable for you. This is the lightpd configuration file. So these are the server modules I have enabled. Okay, this is, don't worry about this. Mod access used to log about access, alias, redirect, and mod access log. You will get all these details. This file itself will get it in the internet. You just need to modify. All the details will be there. Okay, from the lightpd source code, you will get the full configuration file. You have to modify that configuration file according to your use. Where I had modified is uh, my modifications are here. My modifications are here. Okay, so here my server document root. I'm running the lightpd on the Debian. I mean my laptop. I'm not showing it on the hardware right now. Okay, I will set up the hardware, and I have not cross compiled lightpd for the hardware. Once I will cross compile, I will show you. Okay, this is my doc root directory. It means it will be one of my folder. I'll go here. Okay, cd var log html. This is where my pages are hosted. These are my pages. Okay, index.html, index lightpd, and all these pages, and test.html. Okay, so now I have the server IP address. I have given the server IP address. This is a local IP address. I will tell you what is this address means. You know IP address means, for any server and client you need the IP address. And I am running on the port number 81 because port number 80 is for HTTP server, and I don't want to conflict with that. I am running it in 81. Okay, the server name is devinvendis.com. Okay, this is the server configuration. Yeah, so this is the place where I am transferring the HTML request into a C++ request. Okay, so this is for this test.html. I am setting the binary path. This is my binary path. This is a C++ compiled application. If you see this, okay, I'll go here. This is my test code. This is my test code. It's quite big. Don't worry about this. I will explain you later. And this is the compiled one. You know how to compile, right? I just compiled. This is tricky to compile. G++. This is CPP file minus O hello test for fast CGI.cpp. Okay. Permission denied. See, I am in home lightpd. This is not my home directory. My home directory is home channel. That's why there is no permission. I will log in as a root user, admin user. Okay. su root. I will add the password. Oh, I have not set the password. I log in as root. Yeah. This is my root. So now I'll compile this the same. Now it says these functions are not found, okay, because they are in an external library called FCGI. That's another open source library. LightPD is a free source server, and FCGI is a open source library which is used to handle the server request in a C applications. Now I will link that library. Okay, there are two libraries I installed: LFCGI and minus LFCGI plus plus. This is for C++. So now it compiled. See, I'll remove and I'll compile. Somebody raised hand, it seems.
Siddesh, sir. Sir,
Okay.
and out instead of that HTTP server, we are going to run this ITPD server in our requirement.
Yeah.
Or how it is?
Yeah. See, LightPD server can be configured with FCGI easily. So, and it is lightweight embedded server when compared to Apache and other servers. So now I have compiled this hello code. Okay. So now it is there. Instead of Apache or any other web server, we are going to use LightPD server. Okay. Now I will run the LightPD. Okay. LightPD cannot be run in root mode. LightPD minus D is specified. I will tell you how to get the help. Okay. LightPD minus help. It will give you the help. I have created the configuration file, right? Now I have to provide the configuration file. Yeah. Usage. Minus F is to provide the file name of the config file. Now I will run. Okay. LightPD minus F. Configure. Where is my configuration file? It's in etc, right? Slash etc lightpd and lightpd.conf. Okay. Now I have to run in the super user mode. This is a server. Okay. I'll run it as a sudo. And what else I can do is, if it goes to background, it will be vanished. It will be running like a daemon, any other process which is running. But I don't want to go it to the background. Okay. I want to see that here only. So I will add minus D option here. What else I can add? Yeah, let's run this. Okay. Yeah, the server started. There are two warnings. Don't worry about these warnings. Okay. Server started. Okay. What was the server IP address I had given in the configuration file? 127.0.0.181. Okay. I will open through the browser according to the architecture. I am opening the server through the architecture, right? Now, okay. Any doubts? Okay. These are last raised hands. So I had configured 127.0.0.1. Okay. Now I will open that page. 127.0.0.1 test.html. I was running the server here. See, some print came. Some print came here. Okay, content. It did not print the content. because I had not requested. I just opened the test.html page. See, my test.html. Okay, this is the FCGI configuration, fast CGI configuration. Okay, this is the URL. I'm mapping it to the binary path. Hello. Okay, so when this URL get hit by the browser, this binary will get executed. There are many other options. You can explore much more. Okay, what else we can do? Okay, so it means it is running hello and it is printing. It is printing at see, this is the place I'm running the server. This is the server console. This is the server console. Okay, it is printing here. Now I will see whether this print exists in my sample application, right? This is my sample application. So what was the this was the sample test FCGI. I had opened somewhere else also, I think. Test FCGI. So open somewhere. I'm not sure. I will delete the existing one. Yeah. So if I grep for that, it is printing this one. See, it is printing this log. I have not printed this couts. Okay, this cout will go to the these things are coming here. So whatever I printed cout, see cout is mapped to FCGI stream of here. Cin is mapped to cin. Akhilesh, Nandan and all, don't worry about these things. Okay, I will explain you in detail about this. What is cin, cout, and cerr and all. Okay, I will just explain you. Cin this is a fast CGI stream buffer is interfaced with cin, and cout is interfaced with fast CGI stream out buffer, and cerr with this one. Okay, so whatever we do C in C out and all, it will go to fast CGI. I'm doing F the C out and all here. So these things are coming on my browser page. All these things. This is from my browser page. What I are printing in FCGI. This is the response I'm giving. This you can see. This is HTML page format, content type HTML, and these things. This is the way I form the page. Okay, but my goal is to print the content, right? Whatever the content I pass from the client, I have to print it in the server. That is the way I can prove that my request is getting readed in the C program, right? All of you agree with this? Okay. So now I don't have a test page. I don't have a test page. Okay. So where I can put a text in a box, I can put a box here and upload it by using post method and send it to server. Instead of that, I'll do some other thing. Okay. Last time you heard of wget, right? Similarly, we have something called as curl. Okay. If you don't get any details about any command, just do manual. Man is for manual. Okay. Man space curl. This is the command I'm looking for. Curl man page. You will go to this man page. Lot of information is available in the internet. Curl is for transfer a URL. Okay. Lot of things we can do. We can push the data to the server. We can download the data from the server. For example, I will download a page. Okay. Which page I want? Yeah. This is the link I want to copy. Okay. Now I will download that page. Curl link. See, the page itself came. The whole page came as the output of the command. Okay, I'll copy this. I'll copy this and I will save it as a HTML file to see the content, whether it is downloaded properly or not. Sample.html. Okay, I had stored it on my desktop. Yeah, sample.html. I will open with a Google Chrome. You can see the same page, right? This is loaded from home Chandra desktop sample HTML, and another link is somewhere else. So what I'm trying to tell you is by using curl, you can interact with. I interacted with some server linuxdie.net. Okay, this is a server I interacted with. So now I will interact with my own server. I want to push the data. I know how to push the data from the curl command, but I don't have a HTML page to prove that it pushes the data. Okay, now I had saved that command here. Desktop, not documents, info. Yeah, I had a command this. So now instead of the Linux URL, I'm going to put my URL http 127.0.0.1 and test.html. I'm going to send, instead of hello sir, hello lightpd. Okay, now I will run. So it has also given the same output as the browser which was displaying. It was displaying the same. You can compare it. Okay, it replied, the server replied with this output, the client printed that output. But I want to see whether whatever I had sent hello lightpd is sent to the server or not. That's the point of interest, right, Siddesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see the server has printed. This is the server console where lightpd is running. The server has printed hello lightpd here. I am reading the content. Last time I did not put any content, but this time I have lightpd. You can see, right, whatever the request I am sending it from the client, I am able to read it in a C program. This is what is enough. We can enhance this.
Okay.
And this is about HTTP server. Okay, this is about some cheap servers which doesn't have security. Okay, this is starting in port number 81. How to I will tell you next time. Okay, how to host a HTTPS server, which is secured server. What we are going to develop? We are going to develop HTTPS server, not HTTP, which is unsecured. Okay, I will show you the there is some minimal changes we have to do in this configuration to make it to HTTPS. Instead of 81, we have to give 443 as the port number, and I will set up the demo and I will explain you. Okay, you are able to follow this, right? Akhilesh might have difficult to follow this. Akhilesh and Kushal and Nandan. So, uh, according to this architecture, the browser, instead of browser, I used curl client and sent the data to the server. By using FCGI C++ application, I captured the data and printed. Okay.